What's going on, guys? As you can see, standing next to a brand new bike. Just picked up a brand new 2022 ZX6R over here at Elderling Motorsports in Fort Wayne, Indiana. I'll go ahead and get it fired up. We're gonna go for the very first ride. Literally has, let's see, I'm not sure where the odometer, 4 miles on it. So got to do the brake in, get the quick shifter turned on. To do that, you just hold down the select button for about 5 seconds, release, get that KQS mode turned on. On we go. Unfortunately, it was raining today, so I wanted to pick it up around 2. It's almost 4:30 now. It stopped raining about 45 minutes ago, so at least it's not going to be raining on me on the way home. But I guess gotta take it easy until we get the break-in miles done. And we got new tires on wet roads, so gotta be careful there too. Oh wow, that quick shifter. Wow, yeah, that feels good. I did notice right off the bat, just riding around in the parking lot at, parking lot speeds are about that wind hitting your chest. It is pretty slouched over, but I'm going 51 right now and it feels very comfortable. Not having any issue there. Should have adjusted my mirrors beforehand. Kind of forgot to do that. Feels very light, nimble. Very impressed. For right now, I'm just going to be quiet though. I'm going to really just soak in my brand new bike. 5 miles now. Plus, I'm not sure I know how to get home, so I'm just going to kind of go the way I know. Might be a little bit longer of a ride, but who cares? Got to get these break-in miles done. Right there we got a Copart. I buy a lot of bikes off of Copart to rebuild and sell. But unfortunately, since I live in Indiana, you have to have a dealer's license if you want to buy in Indiana or other states. So for me, I just buy in Ohio and Michigan, because over there, in those states, you don't need a dealer's license at all. But you're also limited to how many you can buy per year. But I'd say in the last 5 years, 6 years, I've probably rebuilt 50, 60 bikes. Had a Ducati 1198. That one was pretty great. It was a 2009, had 12,000 miles on it. Got that one for just under $3,000 with a clean title too. And I only spent like $800 in parts. And it was off eBay, just eBay generic fairing kits. But rode that one for a while and sold that one for $9 grand, so you could really make some good money doing that on the side. It's pretty much how I paid for this bike. I was going to pay cash for it, but I decided to just do $7,000 down, and they loaned it out to me for 76 months, so my payment is only $90, and that's with a 3-year extended warranty. It's pretty much a bumper to bumper. this mirror adjusted a little bit better. Maybe not. Got my wife following behind me. Shout out to her for letting me buy this. She knows that I've been wanting a new bike for years, and I was too cheap to do it. Didn't want to spend the money, but finally pulled the trigger. Very happy I did it. Like I said, this is a 2022 model KRT. God, that quick shifter, holy cow. Even under like not a lot of load, it's still smooth. You'd think you need to really be on it to make it a smooth transition on the shifts, but it really just does the job. The looks of this one too, like the 2020 KRT, don't get me wrong, that one does look good too, but it's not on the same level as the design and the technology that this one has. Not the same level at all. Got the Showa front forks, and apologize, I can't remember what the rear ones are. But I was told break-in on this, I need to do, I think he said 300 miles of keeping it below 4,000 RPM if possible. After that, for the next 300 miles, you can go up to 6,000 RPM, and then, you know, do your oil change. And then after that, I mean, it's twist the throttle and have fun. I'm hoping to have all 600 miles done before I go to Tennessee here at the end of the month. Gonna go hit the tail of the dragon and do a little family vacation of just me, the wife, and two of our best friends. Going to a concert. God, I'm very impressed. Even in this downtown driving right now, it's soaking up the bumps really nice. Gear indicator looks good too. All my other bikes I've had, they didn't have gear indicators, and that was kind of, you know, disappointing. Understandable why they didn't. I mean, they were older bikes, but God, this feels great. We're actually going to be going past our old house. I used to live downtown, and it's called West Central is the area. It's really on the up with the housing market going up the way it did. I wish I would have held on to the house longer, because I probably could have made an extra $50,000 on it. Can't complain. I made a lot of money on it to begin with. It was an investment property when we first bought it. It's probably 4 years ago. Got it for, I think, $112,000, $113,000. Ended up selling it for $240,000, so I made over $100,000 profit on the home, and that just really kicked off our financial future to be able to really do things that we want to do, vacations. And we're very fortunate. My wife, she has a 19 Dodge Grand Caravan, that's paid for. I had a nice Ford F-150, but I ended up selling that to get my grandpa's truck. So not as nice, but it has lower miles, so can't complain, and it's keeping the truck in the family too. I'm really hoping the wind noise is not bad for you guys. I'm pretty concerned that it will be. I didn't get to test out the microphone setup I'm doing right now before the ride, because all my other bikes I had in the garage I sold, because I did have the if you guys are subscribers, you would have noticed that I had a 2014 Yamaha Wave Runner. I sold that. I had a 14 FZ09, sold that one. Had a 2010 Honda NT700V touring bike. I sold that. And then, what was the other one? A 2021 CBR 500R. Sold that one. And then, man, what was the other one? It's on the tip of my tongue. It was a Honda CBR 650F 2015. Sold that one too. And all those bikes are what paid for this, for what we got today. And a big drive for me to want to get this bike was for you guys as well. You got me monetized. I'm earning, you know, pennies on my video right now, but I'm really hoping one day I can really get some more revenue coming in on this YouTube channel and just do more crazy stuff for you guys. You know, like this is huge for me to buy a brand new bike. I've always wanted a brand new bike. I've had brand new cars, but having a brand new bike, I mean, I'm gonna get to do everything to this thing, from exhaust to frame sliders. I'm gonna do carbon fiber tank protectors on the sides of the tank. Yeah, it's gonna be amazing. Get these new tires broke in. It's amazing how soft this suspension feels. It's like I'm not even hitting bumps. It just soaks them right up. I hate this intersection right here. I've had people pull out in front of me multiple times. One of them was on my wife's birthday. We were on I had a Kawasaki ZX6R. I'd got that wrecked and rebuilt it, and we were taking it out down here to the movie theater at Jefferson Point, see a movie, go out to eat, you know, for a birthday and all that. Had someone pull out in front of us right there. We about touched tires of a truck, and he just decided after he pulled out in front of me to stop in the middle of the road. I was not happy. I wasn't wearing a helmet, which was stupid because I only had one helmet at the time, and I wanted my wife to have that. So smooth. Such a smooth ride. "10 miles. I am impressed. I do not regret this decision at all. Sounds really good for a stock exhaust as well. Pretty impressed with that. I was actually hearing that a lot in reviews I was watching. People were pretty impressed with it having a really nice stock exhaust. I think I was going a little too slow for that quick shift right there. I probably should have used the clutch on that from first to second, going as slow as I was, but that's seamless. I mean, you can't even tell that you're shifting. It's like an automatic car. I mean, that is insanely smooth. Make sure my wife's still behind me. Yep, she is. Big reason on why I chose the 2022 Kawasaki ZX6R KRT Edition 2 is it's one of the most comfortable sport bikes you can get between Honda and Yamaha and Suzuki. It's not as aggressive of a riding position. It feels great. I mean, I'm not complaining right now. Get these tires scrubbed in. Let's get this green light. Come on. Seamless. You can't even tell. No jerking, no anything. It's just like an automatic transmission on a motorcycle. All you're doing is twitching your foot. Insane. go this way. Down in third. Oh, wow. And for braking, I am keeping this on low power mode, traction control level 3, especially since the roads are wet. I'm probably going to leave it in this mode until my 600 miles are done, possibly even 1,000, do 1,000 miles, because, you know, it's a brand new bike. I've been riding for every bit of 15 years between dirt bikes when I was little and all the motorcycles I've had. So I know what I'm doing on a bike, but it's a brand new bike. You really need to learn a bike before you start getting aggressive with it, because every bike ride's different. Plus, I plan on having this thing for a long time. I don't want anything to happen to it. This is another sketchy road I don't like. This intersection up here, people just don't pay attention. It's usually just right up here, that stop sign where that car is coming up right now. They usually do a rolling stop. I feel like she sees me. I'm still going to stay slow though. Make sure she doesn't pull out. Give her a little wave. Oh yeah, that quick shifter. If anyone's contemplating buying one of these, just do it. I have no complaints at all so far. I know it's only been 13 miles, but seriously, it's such a good bang for the buck. No other company offers as much tech for the price that you're getting it at. Again, I'm really hoping that this air wind noise is not bad on the microphone. Otherwise this whole video is going to be scrapped almost. I do kind of feel like I want to adjust my rear sets a little bit. I feel like they could probably go down a quarter inch, half inch. I'm just kind of, when I adjust, I find my hip area does not quite a cramp, but like a pinch feeling, like I'm getting binded up. But they are adjustable rear sets on the bike already, so I'll see what I can do with that. Very minor, that's the only thing I'm noticing right now, but that's just personal preferences, you know. That's not a flaw on the bike, that's just, you know, my body not being as flexible as it used to be. You know, I'm 27 years old now, so that feels good. It's very easy to post up on this bike too. Just pop that hand on your thigh, sit up, get comfortable, enjoy the scenery. That tank though, you gotta love this paint. The dash, I wish it was a TFT, kind of like the MT-09. I was actually considering buying the MT-09 over this. Insurance was $100 a month cheaper on the MT-09, and that one, the MT-09 for 2021, they have an up and a down quick shifter, since they have the electronic throttle control, and it's not drive-by-wire like the Kawasaki's are. That's why it only has an up quick shifter. But that's a very minor detail compared to, you know, what we got on this. You know, you got traction control, you got ABS, different power modes, different traction control settings. You got the up quick shifter that's just seamless with every shift. God, that exhaust sounds great. It's stock. It's hard to believe. If I wasn't worried about braking miles, I would have pulled out already, but I don't want to get on it real hard. A lot of these people waited to the last second to put their turn signal on too. Should be able to go after this truck. I'm not used to having a quick shifter. I found myself letting off the gas a little bit each of their shifts. If you notice they're jerking, that was completely my fault. Hope that guy doesn't feel like I cut him off. I let him know with putting my hand out. But I got a turn coming up here. We're almost home, guys. Cruising at 6,000 RPM at 60. Brakes feel nice. They don't feel squishy at all. They engage nice and quick. Take a Sweetwater. Not sure if you guys know what Sweetwater is. Wife isn't behind me anymore. She must have got stuck at that intersection. There she is. I think that's her. God, sounds good. Don't get me wrong, I'm still gonna get an exhaust for it, but I am very impressed with the way it sounds already. Sounds real good. You know, I don't think that's my wife. Can't tell. There we go. Yeah, I can't stress how amazing that quick shifter feels. And I actually, fun fact, not that you guys care, you might, I don't know, I shouldn't put words in your mouth, but I have carpal tunnel and arthritis in both hands. So, you know, sport bikes, kind of a stupid choice for me when I'm going, if I care about my hands going numb and hurting it all. But you know, this was probably a 20-minute ride home, and I feel great. 16 miles now. And here's our edition, Northbrook. Do a nice little 17 miles per hour, just really soak it in. I might upgrade the seats to like a comfort seat. I'm sure Kawasaki probably has one, but my butt feels fine. It's not numb. I'm not feeling any pressure points. It's nice and wide. Has more padding on it than the CBR. I thought about getting the 21 CBR 600RR, but that thing was just, I mean, it's like bare bones. There's like nothing, no fancy tech to it, no quick shifter. It's over $1,000 more. So I just couldn't justify that. Here we are, guys. The 2022 Kawasaki ZX6R KRT is home. And I am in love. I will go ahead and sign off here, guys. Thanks for riding with me. That was a great 17 miles. Next video will be out soon. Peace.